Hi guys, welcome to this very beautiful episode of Mageza Once a Wife reunion. I'm gonna do it different. I saw your cries, I saw your complaints, I saw your suggestions. I really take it in and thought about it. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me give you something different. So yeah, I really understand you guys. So now let's dig into it. Guys, Nimbonile Mageza comes in very hot, very good looking. We have seen Mageza, like, guys, what I always tell people, like, bath, look beautiful. No matter you got only that one cloth that you have, try to bath and clean, be clean, like, wash it, iron it, and look beautiful. It doesn't have to be new clothes, but Nyamboni Mageza bemuhle, like, looked very beautiful, guys. Guys, I love that you guys understand what I have to do this, add a little bit of spicy so that DSTV doesn't take off my video, right? So I don't want to get any copyright, guys. I have to add a little bit spicy, guys. Some of you do understand, some of you still insult me, which is okay. I don't even care. I will take it in, and like, it's nothing to me, because in this life, no, it's not like everyone will love you and everyone will like you. So it can't be. So you feel like it's not your cup of tea, just throw it in the dustbin, girl. Move on, because I've seen some of you are very mean, but I'm not gonna put that in my head. Hamba nabahambayo abasalayo salani ke, asiboneni ukuthi abogeli ma bengena bangena kanjani, bahle yini abogeli. Nibabonile abosisi, guys, like, they looked beautiful. One person who I didn't understand why they dress her like that is Ulibu one. She's beautiful, guys, very very beautiful, but her dress, it was not giving. Honestly, I feel like my home girl could been like dressed better than that. Ulibu, guys, it rock like, no, it doesn't make sure. I feel like, yeah, man, abangumuhambaza zwabu they rock let ayonaka. Libu. Okay, guys, enough about my home girl. Yeah, guys, the girls looked beautiful, very beautiful. As you can see, they're walking in the stage. Upalesa, guys, Palisa is hot. Palisa is like a hot teapot, guys. You know a teapot. Palisa is very hot. Yeah, another person who I loved how um the dressing is Flora. Flora, she looked beautiful with a long dress. Very nice, very modern. Yeah. So let's see what goes on. Palisa was asked, Wuti, how was your journey as overall? She mentioned to it was nice, but wara wara. I think because at the end she was very disappointed to know Wuti Mageza did 1 2 3 with the other two ladies, and she didn't even get close to that, and which is a blessing for her because she protected herself. I will protect myself as well in a situation that is like that. Imagine on TV, national TV, actually something that can be even watched by your children in future. But let's say she's a mom. She's a mom. You can tell she's a she's a good mother, because she was asked, I remember, by Mageza ukuthi sizwenza kanjani because you stay far, and if I have to take you, I take you with Umbali. She's like, yes, wherever I go, my child is with. So I love how she carried herself. Yeah, that's Palesa for me. She's 10 out of 10, honestly. Oliver was asked, Wuti, how did she feel when she was watching all the ladies on the show after she left? Did she feel like her mind changed on how she view everyone in the house? She's like, yes, everybody. Actually, everybody is the snake. When I left here, I saw Wuti, they were not real friends. Girl, how do you want to be somebody that you didn't even know? Like, for 2 or 3 days, then you are like, you want that person to be loyal to you. Why, Maralibu? No, Libuane, ay, man. Girl, you can't say they are snakes. They are here for the same reason you were here for. Like, girl, hi, man. Try make sense sometimes. But actually, she says all this when smiling. It was not a big deal. I think she was making it a joke, and I love how she responded, though. No bad blood. She was just having fun, as you can see, guys.
Okay. Because a lot of people just assumed that maybe I was just jealous of her.
Yes, do you remember the fight that happened between Urita no Keletso and this other girl? I forgot her name. She also involved herself. Um, Now you saw, we all saw when TK was asking Keleto what was the problem, like what triggered, all that fight. She said there's something happened behind the camera. Girl, no matter what happens behind the camera, you cannot treat somebody like that. I love how Palisa also entered the chat and said Rita was bullied at the park. And we also, guys, when she got out of the taxi, she was crying. No matter what in this world, you cannot mention somebody's children. Never, ever. Le nto ayenzile lo sisi uKeleto, that was below the belt. She went very low. You don't do that. I don't like it. What she did there, it was unacceptable. I would never want somebody like that close to me, especially on national TV. You can't tell me, talk about my kids. You guys, my kids are my priority. They are my everything. I'll protect them no matter where or where, what or anything. I felt like her beef was too much. Guys, I'm not saying Urita she's perfect. She's that perfect innocent girl. She's not, but the fact that Ukeleto came and mentioned her kids, that was not right at all. No matter what happened at the park, they should just accept what. I think they were all triggered, like all like felt some type of way when they saw Urita coming with a jacket. They thought, "Hi, Mageza already chosen a wife." Can't Mageza didn't. Rita was trying to secure his spot. Then the ladies were triggered. That is bad. Very, very bad, guys. I don't know what you think, but that's my thoughts. That's my 2 cents. Even though Urita asked Ulebuguti, do you think you are Mageza's type? I don't think it was Keleto's problem. It was not Keleto's shoe to fit in. She was supposed to leave it like that. Don't involve yourself. Rita didn't ask you, asked Uleb. So why were you offended? She was like, it offended me. Like, why, Kel? It's other 10 ladies in the car, same car that you are riding with, same brains that you have, but you feel like it was directed to you, even though it wasn't. I felt like she's got this. No, it's very wrong for her to mention such things, especially that it's not for you. Richard was not even talking to you. Funa ukuzibonakalisa phela wena ukuthi umuntu onjani. Girl, you didn't do right. And guys, this thing of Ukeleto having to say, I set a standard for myself. Girl, this is a show. This is Mageza wants a wife. It's not a IT wants a wife, or what sales manager wants a wife. This is Mageza. Mageza is rank. Mageza. Even this name that says Mageza, it says it all. I don't know what she expected, but this is what you get. What you see is what you get. Mageza is just Mageza. Niya ngale epaki yaseThokoza or niya epaki yase-Project Lane or ipaki yakuphi kuphi eRandfontein or kuphi, guys. This is or Mapetla. Akere bangwe ba tswa ko Mapetla. Yeah, or niya ko paki ya Mapetla or niya paki yaseDube or kae le or whatever Deep Kloof or wherever, So Mageza is just a township guy, So he takes you to the park. You are now making it's about yourself. It's not about yourself. Guys, can ladies try also not to always zona lezi standard senu bheka manje imenzeni standard. She was the first one to be eliminated. Good for her because she's like, I set a standard for myself. Also, I've dated Mageza before, and that Mageza have money. I didn't know what Trivia was under a budget. Guys, this girl, she keeps on going low, 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 low. What is it about her? Putting this guy down, for sending her home. Like, man, make it make sense, guys. I don't understand it. Ulontoza lo, Keleto. Hi, man. Against ngiyakhumbula ukuthi Rita was moved from the other room, the other villa to another one because it was two separate dorms. What I can say, like give an example like a dorm, dormitories that like a school, a boarding high school, kunama dorm wamantombazana, then dorm for the guys. So she was moved from the other dorm to the another one because of whatever happened with the other girls. But she feels like it was okay for her to move, because if she didn't move, all the shine was gonna be stolen from her, because she was this bubble girl, like loving girl. Guys, Urita, I always stand with her. No matter the mistakes that she did, she wasn't perfect. But Urita was bullied and she was taken advantage of because she's short, she's thin, she's this girl, like nyamazo or petite, small. So everyone takes advantage of that. And because yena vele uyazkhulumela Urita, she's forward and wara wara. But rather than that, she have a very big heart, a soft heart, and she love everyone. I remember when she was feeding somebody at the park, and that girl was angry about that. Guys, Urita, she's just that girl. Please, can people stop being um unreasonable? Try to accommodate somebody because of who they are. Don't want somebody to change. So I believe she did well by moving, because hey, like they didn't like her, like they were bullying her. So it was okay for her to change, right? What do you think, guys? Tell me in the Uflora Magat, there was a rumor that she might be a snake. I felt it like iruma yani kosesi, iruma yani, ungathathi iruma. Get to know the person for who they are, not because of what you hear about people. There is this thing yokuthi nathi sinje we catch feelings on the screens, because we see somebody because of what we hear about them or what we see them doing, but because you didn't get a chance to get to know ngathi ubani or upalesa or nangu, angithi you guys always say me I hate ulirato. No, if I have the chance to get to know Lerato face to face, one on one, or whatever, I think I'll get to know the really her than to take the things that we see on the screens, or things that you hear from friends, or things that you hear. Yabona my hearsay, awekho right, Flora was wrong to take that and apply it, not to like get to know somebody for who they are, because you already heard bad things about them. I think she wasn't given a chance, Urita, to show her true self, because people are. And you guys, you can see the clip from when they all the fight started and everything, especially Ukeles was still saying that ufuna kunabantu sesisaba nokukhuluma because kunabantu abazothi thina siyabahlukumeza wara wara. She's still also poking like poking her face. Niyabona umuntu mangenisa umunwe la isibunu, yiyo lento yenziwa ngulo Ukeletso lo. She's very rude, I feel like. Yeah, but I love the fact that, let's get to the point, guys. Keleto, I wasn't happy about your behavior. Like what I say, guys, sometimes give people some grace. You never know, maybe when you get into, like, get to know the person, you see the other side they have. So when she apologized, guys, I felt like it was genuine. It came from the heart. Plus, South Africa, guys, South Africa, they know how to deal with a person. They will come into your inbox and screw you. I'm telling you, they'll come to your inbox and say, and threaten you. Threaten you. But guys, if you are one of those, because when she says there, she say, I started seeing that people think maybe I was just jealous or okay, guys, I was saying, she came, she apologized, it was genuine from her heart. You can tell someone, guys, who came to you and apologize is really true. So I was saying, if you have ever like sent some messages, inbox, DM to Ukeleto because of things that happened on the show, you must stop that. That is bullying at some point. You are also doing the same thing that Keleto did on the show. So you must stop sending people DMs on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, threatening them because of the mistakes that you see. Plus, on TV, guys, we get to see the 2% of the chats or 2% of the shooting. So we don't really know what really happened. Some are things that really transpired. So if you are one of those people who always on social media, you go behind people's back, like you go on their platforms, you start threatening them, screaming at them, that must stop. Actually, it must stop. As you can see now, her and Rita will be fine. We might have best friends after the show, you know So people must stop this thing of going into celebrities' DMs and screaming at them, shouting at them, and threatening them. That is very, 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 very bad. 100% bad. I don't appreciate that at all. If you are one of those people, you must stop. I say that you must stop. Okay? Good. Guys, nizizwela ngithi uMageza uyasho ukuthi he didn't like how people behaved. And one thing about Mageza that he did that outstands for me is when he said, no matter how angry you can be, don't stop mentioning people's children. Incosi akusinto ongadlalela kiyo. Guys, you know how precious a child is. You know Rita, she's got twins, guys. Me, I have kids, guys. I have 3 kids, and but I wish I can have those twins, but honestly I appreciate what God gave me. But twins, guys, what if you don't even have to get one child? That's very bad. That's very bad from her to say, to insult a mother about her own kids. Ay, man, she went below the belt. But Mageza, big up to you for standing up for that. He even mentioned it cannot be Rita only, but also there are other people who have kids here. But for you to go about somebody's kids is a no. Labana guys, Remofilo 20-year-old. I felt like that girl, she really wanted a man. Hey, Uflora, Upalesa. I felt like those girls came ready for a man. And the Rita. I know the other girls, they came for that. They wanted a man. But from my side, I feel like Remofile, she really wanted Umageza. But she saw what Umageza was not even interested getting to know her. Mageza didn't even know her name. Guys, I will eliminate myself. As she said, she wrote a letter, guys. You understood, ne? Ukuthi letter beyithini, because we really saw a short clip that spoke about Remufilo writing a letter, but we didn't get to know during when the show was airing that what was in the letter, what was it about, and the gift. I felt like TK also didn't know which questions to ask, because we really want to know, as people watching the show, what was the gifts about? What was it in the gift bag? So, guys, Ulibu, she also explained what went through. She Mageza also didn't want to get to know her. So, guys, before I close this, I want to say, guys, thank you for watching, and I appreciate your comments. And now, you see, sometimes speak up, in a good way. Now, look, I am doing this video, guys, for you. I have to take my time. Just came from work, just get a shower and change and look better, even though I don't look the best, but I'm trying, guys, so you can have a little bit of some clips, guys. Anyways, guys, the lesson for this episode is, don't be a bully. Stop threatening people on their DMs. Also, stop insulting me. I'm doing this, that's my bread and butter. So if you come here and threaten me and tell me for turkey, tell me vulgar words, that is very bad. Very, very bad. Can you try to be nice? This is my content. I do what I want. Thank you and good.